Hey guys, Josh here, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new demo for Everdream Valley. So I do remember I played this game back in 2021 when they released their first demo, but that was a very early build of the game. Now this game is planned to release later this year for PC and consoles, so this demo is a lot more fleshed out, and it should be a bit different than the first demo we played because the first one had quite a few bugs and technical issues. But still, I thought that this game had pretty good ideas. I remember you could take control of the different animals at night and things like that. And yeah, it was pretty fun. So we're gonna see how it evolved and if my thoughts on this game changed. I will put a link to the previous video if you want to see how this game was over a year ago. But yeah, now we got a character creation. I don't think you could create your character last time. It was just a preset boy that you played as. So now you can choose your head and your ears. There's two types of ears. Your hair. So there's not a ton of options. I don't know if there's going to be more in the full version of the game. There's a few different noses. I think I'm just going to keep this one. Body color. Gonna go with this. And eyebrows. You know what? I think I'm going to keep my character pretty simple. You can have some face marks or like freckles and things like that. So that's a nice little detail. And let's just take a quick look at what the female options are. See if there's any more like hairstyles. Okay, so there's 4 hairstyles for the female and 3 for the male. So there's not that much more options. It is a little bit limited. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So let's just jump right into it. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, there's a timer for the demo. So I've got 50 minutes left. So we're going to try to make the most out of this hour of gameplay. And yeah, so let's just go see our grandparents. So if I remember correctly, this is your grandparents' farm. Everything is so green, including the smells. Okay, I better talk to my grandfather before I get bitten by some carrots. Okay, minimap. Okay, that's fine. Here's our grandpa. And I feel like in terms of performance, it might be struggling a little bit. So I don't know if it's my PC or if the game maybe needs a little bit more optimization. But let's say hi to our grandpa. And I think he looks a bit different than the last time I played. Hi, grandpa. Hello. Why the gloomy face? Aren't you enjoying your vacation? I'm glad, but mom and dad were supposed to be here too. Well, unfortunately, they could not leave their jobs, but I guarantee you that you will find enough company here. If you say so, I have a suggestion for you. I heard that the traveling merchant also deals with stray animals. If you replace me in some farm jobs, then I will find him and see if he has taken in any dogs recently, show you that you can take care of those around you, and he may let you take care of one of them. First, try to fix the old chicken coop. For this, you will need a hammer and an axe. Alright, so I've got my tools. I've got a little hammer and I've got a little axe. And let's see here. There's a world map, so you can see the farm. And it looks like there's going to be quite a big area to explore. Here you've got a gallery where you can see all of the animals and plants that you discovered. Clothes, so I assume there's going to be different outfits, achievements, and logs. So here there's a tutorial and you can see all of your stats. So that's a pretty good menu. So my first task is repairing the chicken coop. So first, I think we gotta find where is the chicken coop. Oh, there's a cat here. Let me see if I can interact with the cat. By the way, if you hold shift, you can run. I just found that out. And I think the cat is actually running away. Running away from me. So I don't think, you know what, I think I'm gonna give up on the cat for now. And okay, the chicken coop is over there. So let's see how much wood, how much resources I need to repair it. So I need 15 pieces of wood. So I think I'm just gonna take all the wood that is around the chicken coop and clear up the area as much as I can. Okay, so I think these small trees were just giving sticks. So I'm gonna try the bigger trees. Oh, and this is our grandma right here. I think she also does look different than the previous time I played. Hi, grandma. How are you doing, grandma? Hello, love. Fortunately, not grandfather jokes. What? I don't get it. Okay. I think the grandma will teach me how to farm a little bit later. She will give me some seeds and tell me to plant them. So, all right, we're gonna chop that tree, and hopefully that should give us enough wood. And I like that you can see the health of the tree. There's a little health bar, so you can see how many more hits you need to destroy it. All right, I'm at 14 pieces of wood, so I just need one more. And I guess there are some more trees over there, so let's try to chop those. Oh, I think those are apple trees. Oh, okay. So maybe I can collect some apples. I'm not gonna chop those trees. I can maybe just shake them. Oh, I think... Oh, you do need to hit them a little bit. But I think the tree will regenerate the health. If you don't completely destroy it, I think it will go back up. So I'm gonna pick up those apples. I'm sure I can sell them to make a little bit of money. And now I've got enough wood to repair the chicken coop. So let's do that. So you just hold F and it repairs it instantly like this, repairing the chicken coop. Congratulations. And I've got 0 hens. So I'm gonna go see my grandpa and see if he has anything good to say. Maybe he's gonna teach me how to buy some chickens. Chicken coop fixed, Grandpa. Excellent work. I have one more task for you. Find the chickens that lived in the chicken coop. Last night something got into the farm, scared the chickens and destroyed their house. They probably hid in the bushes near the farm. A wooden sword will do. Okay, alright. So let's equip our sword and let's go for an adventure and try to save the chickens. And you can see on the map, there's a big zone, so you can know where to search, which is pretty useful. And oh, there's one chicken here. Oh, they look so cute. They look really, really cute. And so let me try to grab it, pick it up with F. I would say the controls are not too bad, actually. Okay, all right. So I got it. I got my chicken. And now I'm gonna bring it back to the chicken coop. So yeah, as I was saying, the controls are not too bad, but it's just the performance. It's really struggling. Yeah, it's just not very smooth. So as I said, I don't know if it's my PC or the game. And all right, so I've got one chicken. And according to my journal right here, I think there's 2 more chickens I need to find. And for some reason, the zone no longer... Oh, there's another zone right here. Okay. So let's go over there. All right, I think I hear a chicken. Oh, yes, there it is. Oh, what a strange stone. Is it? It looks like a pretty regular stone to me. Let's see if there's anything. Maybe with my... Oh, there's a little X on it. Okay, let's see if I can do something to that stone. Not with my hammer. Not with my axe or my sword. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna get a pickaxe or something else a bit later, but for now I don't think there's any interaction I can do with that stone, but I'm gonna keep it in mind. And here we've got chicken number 2, and that one was a lot easier to pick up, and so I'm gonna bring it back to the chicken coop. And now I'm just missing 1 chicken, so let's take a look at our map. And I don't see the zone, so I think I'm gonna have to just explore a little bit more and remove all of that fog so I can actually see what's happening on the map. So I'm just gonna go around and try to find the 3rd chicken. And that was not too difficult. Here it is, right here. And we bring it back to the chicken coop. And that's it for this quest. So let's go see our grandpa again. And I think our grandma has a quest for us now because she has a little diamond over her head. So let's just go see grandpa first. And then we'll talk with grandma. Chickens. Strange stone. Oh, okay. Oh, you can choose the topic you want to talk about. Okay, let's talk about the chickens. All the chickens have come home. Bravo. It looks like we are ready to take in a dog. I have already talked to the merchant. Run to him and choose your new friend. However, remember that the dog is also a responsibility and you must take care of it. Of course, Grandpa. Alright, so we're gonna go get the dog, and let's talk about the stone as well. There's a strange stone in the valley with an X painted on it. Another one, once during one of my hikes in the valley, I came across such a boulder. There appears to be more of them. If you haven't already done so, try digging out with a spade. Undermine someone buried some useful stuff. Alright, so I don't have a spade yet, but whenever I do, I'll go back to that stone and let's talk with Grandma. There are several fruit trees behind the house. Why don't we have more of them? It's an old orchard, baby. It used to be much bigger and there was so much fruit in it that we used to bring it into town to sell. Unfortunately, most of the trees have died from old age and the lack of water. If you want, you can try to restore the orchard to its former glory. I would start by cutting down old trees. Somewhere in the valley you are sure to find wild young fruit trees. You can dig them up with a shovel and plant them in an orchard. Alright, so once again, I'm gonna need a shovel for that. You know what, let me take a look at my inventory. No shovel here. But for now, let's go see the merchant and get a dog. And yeah, we'll see if he has a shovel as well. Good morning! Hello, Mick. What brings you to my humble abode? Grandpa said you are involved in rescuing stray dogs and that I can take one of them in. In fact, I spoke with your grandfather. He mentioned that he has a new helper on the farm. However, he did not say that it was about someone so young. Are you sure you can take care of a living creature? Remember that a dog is a social animal. He needs a lot of exercise and companionship. I also need company. It's kind of stressing me out how the characters just keep moving all the time in this weird way. I don't know, it's just a little bit weird. And I promise to take care of the dog as it deserves. We have chickens on the farm and so far it's going quite well with them. Chickens, you say? Well, the dog is a little bigger, but maybe you can actually handle it. Chickens can be very stubborn. Well, you can take care of You can take care of one. Sorry, I I misread that. Anyway, stop by from time to time to tell me how he's doing. Thank you. Oh, so you can choose. So I think in the first demo it was this dog right here, the Old English Sheepdog. Now there's a Malamute, German Shepherd, Chow Chow. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. There's so many different dogs, but oh my gosh, this Akita Inu is so cute, and Shiba Inu as well. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for the Akita Inu. It just looks so lovely. So let's go with this one. And as for the name, what about Cappuccino? Let me know if you guys always give food or like drink names to your animals in farming games. But yeah, that's what I usually do. So, okay, Cappuccino is already running away from me. So let's see if I can interact with him, maybe teach him some tricks. There's a little like knowledge bar thing. So I think you can definitely teach him some tricks. Oh my god, he's so big already. He's like bigger than me. Okay, so you can pet him. He's so cute, but let's go back. Oh, and then he follows you. Okay, that's cute. Okay, so let's go see our grandparents. Grandpa, the dog keeps running away from me. That's because he doesn't know you well yet, and the farm is full of new sounds and smells. Take this stick and show it to your dog, then try to throw it and wait for it to come back with it. Repeat this several times until 2 training indicators light up above the dog. The better trained the dog is, the more useful it will be on the farm. Alright, so let's play with our dog. So I think you just take this regular stick, and now I need to find... I thought the dog was following me, but I guess it stopped at one point. Is it? I think that's the cat. Oh, the dog is right here, right behind the barn. So let's go play with him. So just throw this. And yeah, he... Oh, no. Oh, maybe? Nope. No, I don't think that worked. So I'm gonna pick up the stick again. Oh, maybe? No. Oh, yes, it is working. Oh, yes, it did work. Okay. So I'm gonna pet him. He did pretty good. So now I'm gonna grab another stick and throw it. All right, and the level of the dog has risen. And he's at 2 bars right now, so I think that should be good enough. So let's go back to Grandpa. Oh, you know what? I think he's missing a little bit, actually. Okay, now the training is completed. So, yeah, we're ready to go see Grandpa again. You were right, the dog doesn't run from me anymore. Perfect. A well-played dog is a happy and obedient dog. Dogs are known for their excellent sense of smell. I once had a dog that could smell apple pie from a neighboring county. On the farm, however, a dog's nose is useful for more than just locating treats. With its help, you can also find lost pets or objects. Some time ago, Grandma's beloved cow, Willow, went missing from the farm. This bell is the only thing left of her on the farm. Take him out by the dog to catch their trail and find poor Willow together. Alright, so now we need to track the cow with our dog. A trained dog level 3 can lead you to various objects. Put the object in front of the dog to track and press the track button. Follow the dog to the location of the tracking target. If you remove the tracked object from your hand, the dog will lose interest in it. So that sounds like a pretty interesting mechanic. So for example, if I want to find some apples, I just hold an apple in my hand and my dog is running away from me again. And I try to show it. No, did I do something wrong? Okay, I think actually maybe you cannot do it with all of the items. I need to do it with the cowbell to find the bell. So let's try with that. So I'm gonna show him the bell. Oh yeah, okay, so you cannot do it with all items. It's just like a few specific items that you can use. So now I just follow him and he should be showing me the way to the cow. So I think that's a pretty cool mechanic. Okay, and here's the cow. She's very, very big, very cute. And now I need to bring her back to the farm. And I'm not too... Oh, I just fell in the... Okay, so you can't swim in this game. If you go in the water, you just spawn back on the shore. I don't know. I don't even know how I did it because I can't even... It's not even letting me right now. But yeah, if you go in the water by accident, yeah, just like this, it spawns you back on the shore. And sometimes the character is struggling. For example, this little hill right here, it's not very steep, but the character is kind of struggling to walk along. So there's a few things like that that are slightly annoying. But anyway, we got the cow. She's running away from me. I'm gonna try to pet her. And then I'm not too sure how I can bring her back to the farm. She has a little picture icon or something, so I'm not too sure what that means. But yeah, for now she's following me, so let's bring her back to the farm. Oh, I know what the picture means. I think if you have a picture, you can probably milk her and get some milk. I think that's probably what it is. Alright, so quest completed. The cow is back on the farm. So let's go see our grandpa one more time and see what else we have to do. Willow is already at the farm. Bravo, I expected nothing less from you. Now we need to fix her enclosure so she doesn't go on such long walks again. So build an enclosed fence with fences and gates. Inside the enclosure, place a plaque with the name of the animal. There can be different placards in one enclosure. You can combine different types of fences with each other. Alright, so as you can see, there are a few enclosures already, so I'm just gonna repair them. But I need some wood, so I'm just gonna gather some wood and repair those enclosures. I would say one little pet peeve that I have, and I'm sure that's something that could be fixed with some update. But for example, if you're cutting a tree and there are 15 pieces of wood, you do have to press F 15 times to pick them up all one by one. There's no like way to pick up everything at once or pick things up automatically. And it's the same thing, for example, when you cut the tree. In a lot of games, you could just hold one button and the character will just keep cutting. But in this one, you have to press continuously. So it's just a little bit tiring when you have to press so many times to cut the tree and then you have to press so many times again to pick up the wood. And yeah, it's just a little thing, but if that could be fixed by the time the game releases, I think that could be a nice thing. And also sometimes it's hard to see the wood because like the grass is pretty long in this game, so sometimes you can't even tell if there's some item left to pick up or not. Yeah, just because the grass is pretty long. But anyway, I think I have enough wood now. I'm gonna start complaining. I'm gonna stop complaining and I'm gonna fix my enclosures. So it's pretty simple. You just go right next to the fence that's broken and you hold F and it fixes it automatically. And there are a few empty spots, so I need to find a way to craft new fences. So I'm gonna try to look for a workbench or something like that. Okay, so I've been looking around the farm and I can't find any way to craft something. Like there's no workbench, at least for now that I can see. And maybe in the house. But last time I played, I remember when you went into the house, you just slept. Yeah, so yeah, that's what happens when you go in the house. You just go to bed. You cannot actually go inside. So that's gonna be day number 2. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna repair this enclosure first because I think in this one there is no hole, so I don't need to build any new fences. And hopefully after this quest, I will get a crafting bench or something like that. So I'm almost done. Just 2 more fences to repair. And then we need to place the little plaque inside the enclosure anywhere, like here. And the quest is completed. And the cow is already inside the enclosure, so I don't even need to bring her here. And yeah, and if you look at the plaque, you can see how many animals are in there, which is pretty useful. You can also see your affection level with the animals. But yeah, so let's go see Grandpa. Oh, and as you can see, my chickens are hungry. I don't think I have any food for them, so hopefully they don't die. And hopefully I can find some food before the end of this video. Where can I find more animals, Grandpa? Appetite grows as you eat, right, kid? There are several ways to bring animals to the farm. One of them is the preparation of homesteads, and chase or lure lost or wild animals into them. I know that there are at least a few sheep wandering around the farm. The fastest way to chase them is by using the help of a dog. Train it to level 3 and build a sheep pen. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll teach you how to use your dog to herd sheep. Alright, so now I've got a plaque with the sheep, but I still have no way to make new fences, so we're gonna try to find an enclosure that I can repair without having to build any new fence. Alright, so I think this one I can repair, so I'm gonna put my sheep in here. Alright, so that's done, and now we can go learn how to herd the sheep. So I actually remember doing that in the first demo, and it was a lot of fun, but I remember it was also kind of tricky, and it took me such a long time to really be able to get all of the sheep. So hopefully they made it a little bit easier than how it was, but I guess we'll find that out. I see we can already talk about serious sheep herding. Take this whistle. With its help, you can control your dog. Get to work. Okay, here's the whistle. Just call. And then... Okay, that's a little bit weird. I'm not too sure how to describe how this works. But pretty much when you move your camera, this yellow circle moves, and I don't know if there's a way to have it kind of like centered. This is actually really weird to control. Okay, so if you do it one time, it's on the left side, and you do it another time and it goes on the right side. And okay, so it's a little bit confusing, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. Now I need to find some sheep, and I don't see any sheep on the map right now. Oh, yeah, I see them. They are right there, so let's go there. Okay, so I found the sheep. So now I'm gonna use my whistle like this, and I'm gonna try to control them. And you know what? I think it's not too bad, actually. I think it might be easier than how it was in the first version of the game. I'm just missing one sheep. I don't know if maybe I should try to get all of them. So let me try to get this little solitary sheep and bring it with the others. Actually, it's a little bit tricky. I'm sure this must be... Let me know if you guys have any experience in sheep herding in real life, but I'm sure it must be pretty tricky as well. And kind of hard to get all of the sheep together, but... Yeah, anyway, it is a little bit difficult in this game. So I've got 4 of them. There's always one just getting out of the group. But I'm going to start with these, and then I'll just come back if I need one more. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting game mechanic. I don't know if I'm enjoying it too much or if it's like frustrating more than anything else. Maybe it's something you get used to. But yeah, so I'm going to try... I'm gonna try to save you guys some time, and I'll see you once I've got this whole sheep situation figured out. As you can see, I've got 34 minutes left. Alright, so I've got one sheep. I lost 5 of them along the way. So I'm gonna have to try and get them, and I'm very close to the pen. So now let's see how you actually make it enter. So you need to open the door, take off the whistle, and open the door. And then, oh, I got my first insect. I didn't do anything, but I got a Goliath beetle. All right, okay, so let's use our whistle again and try to get that sheep inside the enclosure. Okay, I think I got it. I'm getting pretty close, and yes, so I've got my first sheep. Hopefully it doesn't go out. I don't know if I have to close the door every time or not, but I'm gonna close it just in case. And as you can see now, so I've got one sheep here, and the others are, oops, what happened to my map? All of the other sheeps are kind of spread out a little bit everywhere. So I'm gonna try to get at least these 4. No, actually the quest really wants me to get the 6 of them. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. Alright, so this is the last sheep I need to bring inside my enclosure. And what I found out is that it's actually easier to control the sheep just by petting them instead of using your dog. Maybe when there's a lot and you want to move across a long distance, it might be a little bit easier with the dog. But when it comes to doing like smaller, precise movements, like getting them inside the enclosure once you're in your farm, especially if there's just like one sheep, it's a lot easier to just pet them, and yeah, they will just follow you for like a minute or so, and then you have to pet them again. Just gonna pet them one more time, and then bring them into my enclosure, and then we should be good to go. And as you can see, I just have 23 minutes left, so I've been struggling with this for over 10 minutes. And yeah, as much as I love the idea of herding sheep, I find that the execution is not that great. It's just like a really frustrating process. And I remember it was also frustrating when I played the first time, but I thought that after like a year and a half or something, things would have improved. But I find that it's actually not that much different, unfortunately. But anyway, I managed to do it. My 6 sheep are there, so now we're gonna see Grandpa, and yeah, let's see what's up. Grandpa, there are beetles in the valley, beetles, butterflies, dragonflies, and many other insects. Yeah, I got a few insects already. You just have to look around and under your feet. You can also try to catch them in your hand or with a net. I'll tell you a secret that from beetles, you can make treats for animals. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to make some food for my animals, right? And I got a recipe for bug net. But as I said, I have no idea how to craft things. Let me take a look. Maybe I missed something, right? So let me take a look at the tutorial. Let's see if there's anything about crafting. What about, where are the tutorials? Okay, so that's actually like how to get here, which is a little bit silly. Yeah, nothing about crafting. And I do remember actually crafting stuff the first time I played in 2021, so I'm not too sure what changed. But yeah, I'm not sure how to craft. And here there's an animal treat machine. So I'm gonna make my way there, and oh, I just picked it up. I'm gonna put it back. So I think I can use the bugs that I find and make some food with that. So 4 bugs equals 1 food. So okay, I don't have enough bugs yet, but I can still put what I have inside. And I just need 2 more bugs, and then I will get some food. It would probably be easier to catch bugs if I had a net, but yeah, I don't know how to make a net. So for now, let's go see Grandma and see if I can maybe learn how to farm or do other things. So she's right over there. Let's talk with her. So we can talk about Willow the cow, the sheep, or the hens. So you know what? We worked so hard for the sheep, so let's talk about the sheep. I see that you managed to find the missing sheep. Aren't they adorable? And on top of that, they have very soft and warm wool. Sheep are my favorite animals, right after the cows, of course. Goats are cute too. Actually, I like all living creatures, with you in the lead, dear. However, back to wool. If you want, I can teach you how to shear sheep. Yes, yes, please. So, a healthy and full sheep produces wool every 3 days. To shear a sheep, use shears on it and go through the minigame. Oh, I like that. Little minigames to take care of your animals. It kind of reminds me, I think it was in Harvest Moon DS, that you had to like brush the animals with the stylus and things like that. So it kind of looks something like that. So yeah, let's see. I've got my shears right here. Luckily, I don't have to craft them. Otherwise, I would be kind of stuck. So let's see what that minigame is about. So once again, same issues as when you're chopping wood. You do need to like click, click, click every time. You can't just like hold and like roll around with your camera. You do have to like click for every single click. And yeah, but we are doing it. We're at 98%. We're almost done. Sheep cut in 24 seconds. Nice, nice, nice. Let me know, guys. What is your record time for shearing a sheep? Let's try to be a bit faster for this one. It's a cute minigame, but I can tell it could become tedious if you have to do this like every 3 days with all of your sheep. Oh, 14 seconds. It would be nice if the faster you did it, the more wool you would get. It wouldn't really make sense, but I don't know. I feel like that would be a nice incentive to actually try to be good at this little mini game. So it seems like I'm always doing between like 15, 17 seconds, and we just have one last sheep. So I'm gonna do this one. 14 seconds. All right. So that's the best I can do is 14 seconds. But now we got a lot of wool. I've got, where is it here? 6 wool. And each one is worth 0.6 coins. So it doesn't seem, I don't think it's very valuable. But let's go see Grandma and try to take care of the cow and take care of the chickens. What can I do with wool, Grandma? First of all, lots of different clothes. You just have to know how. I usually use the patterns from old magazines here. This is one of them. With it, you'll make a warm sweatshirt out of the wool you collect. So I got a recipe for a blouse. Once again, same problem. I don't know where to go to craft things. Let me know, guys, if you've played this demo, if you figured out how to craft things. But now let's learn how to take care of the cow. So I got my little milk jug here. So we're gonna go see Willow. Alright, so you need to aim milk to fill the bucket. I like how each minigame is a little bit different. Use A and D to shoot milk. So A on the left side and D on the right side. It's a cute, kind of a cute little minigame. And you have to alternate between A and D. And yeah, this is a little bit of a longer minigame than shearing the sheep. And once again, it might become tedious if you have to do it a lot if you have like more than one cow. I don't know if you're gonna have more than one. But yeah, cow milked. And oh, this one doesn't tell you your time. So yeah, I don't know how long it took me. But yeah, so that is done. Alright, so she gave me a recipe for a vegetable stew. Once again, I don't know how to cook. So now let's learn about the chickens. And I got a recipe for a chicken perch, so I need to prepare 3 perches using the workshop. And you know what? I'm gonna track the quest, and maybe it will tell me where the workshop... Oh, maybe this little thing there. I think that's what it is. So let's go behind the house. I feel like I looked behind the house, but I couldn't... No. If I look at the map... Oh, wait, not here. Oh no, behind the barn, actually. Okay, sorry. I got confused with the map. Let's go behind the barn. I'm so confused, so I thought this... Oh, there's a saw here. Oh, okay, so this is to make boards. So, first of all, I will say, I love how there's like so many little mini games in this game. So you have to follow the green bars, and yeah, it's pretty simple. But yeah, I love how this game has so many little mini games. But yeah, this was not the workshop. This was just a saw. So if you want to make boards, that's where you go. But I think the workshop might be... Oh no, this is just something to repair. Oh, but maybe this is the... Oh yes, this is the workshop. So that was really not obvious. But yeah, I found it. So now I can make some stuff. And I'm gonna make 3 chicken perches. But I need more boards because it takes 5 boards just for 1. So let's go back to the saw, make some boards, some more boards. All right, so I finished making my boards, and now let's come back here and make 3 chicken perches. So the crafting is pretty simple, no minigame for that. And we just come over here and select our perches, place them here, and I think automatically the chickens will come here and lay their eggs. So let's just wait and see what happens. Yeah, I think I might just need to wait a little bit. So in the meantime, we're gonna do other things. I'm gonna make 1 insect net and we can try to catch some bugs. Oh, and I just noticed actually there is a stamina bar in this game. It's not super obvious, but it is around the minimap. There's this little circle thing that's going down. As you can see, I just ran out of stamina. And if it turns red, you must wait to run until it renews. You can raise your maximum stamina level by eating fruit or food. You can also lower it if you get stung by a bee or have another accident. I will add. Okay. So I don't have... Well, I do have some fruits actually. So let's eat. And oh, okay, so that replenishes pretty quickly, so I should be good for a while with that. Let's go keep trying to find some bugs. It's actually pretty hard. I've been walking around the farm and around the woods for a little while, but I can't see any... Oh, I saw... Okay, there's something here. Yeah, the bugs are pretty hard. Oh, see, I caught one, but I feel like I didn't do anything to catch it, so it's a little bit weird. Like, I catch bugs without trying, and when I try, I don't get anything. But now, all of a sudden, oh my gosh, there's so many butterflies now. Oh my gosh, why are there so many butterflies all of a sudden? So I'm just gonna try to catch as many as possible. Okay, I'm out of stamina, but I got 9 butterflies. So, yeah, oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh my gosh, I don't know if it's normal or if it's like intentional that there are so many butterflies, but they're kind of like invading everything. So anyways, if I'm looking for more bugs, I know where to go. And as you can see, all of my chickens are still working on laying their eggs. So I think that's gonna take maybe 1 day or like a little longer. So now I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna put all of my butterflies in there. Oh, unfortunately you can't put butterflies in there, so I think it's not all types of bugs. I guess that would have been a little bit too easy. But I think this one, yeah, this one does go in. Oops, no, I just released it by accident. Oh, and oh my gosh, I'm not too sure where it went. I don't think I can catch it again. Alright, so for now I'm just gonna check in with my grandpa and see if there's anything else I can do. The cows are milked. Bravo, you are looking more and more like a real farmer. Remember, however, that a good farmer does not only take, you need to think about needs of the animals in your care. First of all, make sure they are always full. I'm trying, but I need more bugs. Hungry animals will not only not produce anything, if they are left without food for a long time, they may even get sick. You can feed them in several ways. One is simply to let the animals out to pasture where they can find food on their own. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna try that. However, they will have to be chased back to the homestead. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. And watch to see if they eat the vegetables in the garden. You can also reseed the grass in the enclosure once they have eaten it. Oh, maybe I could do that. Here, these are seeds. Look around for similar bags in the valley and at Merchant. Another way is to throw vegetables, fruits, or hay cubes into the pen, the latter being the most effective. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. So, I don't think I actually need the bugs, like the bug treats. I think that's not really necessary. So I'm gonna use... I'm gonna plant this. And I can throw some hay at them as well. So yeah, so you can just keep some grass in the enclosure and then you should be fine. So the cow still has a lot of grass. Oh, I think it's a different type of grass. I'm not too sure, but I have like hundreds of seeds. Actually, I think I have like an infinite. I know it says 99 here. Okay. But I feel like the number doesn't update. I feel like one pack of seed is actually multiple uh, planting, if that makes sense. So yeah, because I'm at 96 right now and I planted so much. So all right, so I'm gonna plant some for my sheep. I don't know if the chickens eat something different, but yeah, for now I'm just gonna plant that for these guys. And yeah, do I need to plant more? Prepare a hay cube. Okay, I need to make a hay cube. So you just need hay, so that's pretty simple. There was already a lot of hay in the barn when you start the demo, and so you just take that and you throw it at them. I don't know if the chickens eat this or something else. Oh yeah, I think it's fine. I think they eat the hay as well. All right, so now the next thing I need to do, I think, is to repair the kitchen. So if I'm not wrong, I think the kitchen is this one right here. So let's fix it. And then we can try to do some cooking. Oh, so the cooking is a little mini game. I think this was different from the previous demo. So let's try that. Vegetable stew. Okay, I don't have this. Actually, yes, I do. Let's go harvest some stuff in the garden. So you just press F. Pretty simple. And as you can see, the crops stay there. So you will be able to harvest them multiple times. So now we've got some carrots. We've got some tomatoes, some eggplants, and we should be able to cook a little something. All right, so recipe, vegetables. Oh no, I need. No, I don't. Wait, I don't. I thought I harvested some tomatoes. Oh no, that was red bell peppers. Sorry. So I don't have water, so I can't really make that recipe, unfortunately. For the water, I think I saw a well earlier, so I think I just need to repair the well, which is over there, and I will be able to grab water. And oh, the tomatoes are right beside. Okay, so let's fix this. Oh, I just need a little bit more wood. So let's pick up the tomatoes. All right, and now the well is repaired. So let's see how that works. Okay, there's a watering can here. There's a bucket here. And I do have some empty bottles. So maybe you just grab the bottles. And yeah, you fill them up like this. So I've got 2 bottles of water. And now it's time to learn how to cook. So I've got all of my ingredients. You just add the ingredients. And you cook. So hold AWS in the same direction as the arrows. Oh, okay. So you just follow the arrows. Oh, you need to hold. Oh, wait. I've been messing up. You need to hold for a bit longer. And when it's... Oh, okay. It's a little bit tricky. I'm not sure when you need to release. I think you need to hold it a little bit, but not too much. If you do, it will burn. And oh my gosh, I'm struggling. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be a very good recipe. So yeah, pretty much you need to hold it, but just not too long. Just like this. And if you mess up, I think you kind of have to start over. That stew doesn't look very appetizing so far. So much water. Just looks so watery. Okay, here it is. And that's it. That's the first recipe. And oh, now I know how to make a milkshake as well. So let's try that. Milkshake in a frying pan. That's a first. So that's a cute mini game. I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely interesting. But once again, something that could get tedious if you have to do it every time. I don't know. It's a little bit basic, but yeah, I gotta give them points for trying something new with that. And yeah, so we've got a milkshake. And we got a stew. So let's talk to our grandma, and I think she will be proud of us. I have a vegetable stew, Grandma. Bravo. You're probably wondering where to get more recipes. You will learn some of them by experimenting in the kitchen. You can add different ingredients together and see what comes out. You can also try these two recipes, so pumpkin soup and strawberries with cream. All right, that's amazing. And she also gave me a hoe, so I will be able to dig some new beds and plant more crops. So it is getting pretty late, but let's do that before we go to bed. So you just press F like this. So that's pretty straightforward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know what? Let's make this a little bit bigger. And then after that, you need to plant them. And I think in this game, you don't actually have seeds. You just plant the vegetables themselves. So she gave me 1 strawberry, 1 pumpkin, and yeah, I'm gonna plant some carrots as well. So you just select them and then you plant them like this. And I think in each bed you can actually plant more than one. Yeah, so in each bed you can plant 4 crops. So yeah, that's how it works. It's pretty simple. So I've got eggplants, peppers. I'm gonna plant everything that I harvested. And I don't know if there are any seasons in this game, so I don't know if these crops will always be good, if they will like always be there, or if they're gonna wilt eventually when the seasons change or something like that. I'm not too sure. And excuse me, it's a little bit messy right now, but it's just a demo, so it's not too bad. I'm not gonna keep this farm forever. And I've got a watering can, so let's try. I don't even know if you need to water the crops. I don't know if anything's happening. Nothing's changing, so I have no clue if you actually need to water them or not. And also the water looks a little bit messed up. Anyway, I ran out of water in my watering can, so I'm gonna go to bed. And let's see what happens tomorrow. All right, so it's day number 3, and we've got 8 minutes left to try to make the most out of this game. Let's see if our crops are growing. Yeah, I think they are growing a little bit. Actually, I think they're maybe the same as yesterday. So I'm just gonna fill up my watering can, and maybe because it was nighttime, it was harder to see if the crops were watered. And no, it's still just as hard to see, so I honestly have no idea what the watering can is for. But let's see what else we could do. Oh yeah, we can pick up our eggs now. The chickens are probably done. So let's go over there. And I know they're hungry, but they're not eating the hay for some reason, so I'm not too sure. Not too sure why they're not eating. But anyway, let's pick up the eggs. 1, 2, 3 chicken eggs. And she gave me an incubator, so I will be able to use that incubator to make more chickens, which means more eggs, which means more money. So I will put that right here. And I'm gonna put 1 egg in there. So it's gonna take a few days. So unfortunately, we won't be able to see the little chick in this video. But yeah, it's gonna take 2 days to hatch. And maybe I can sell some of my eggs to the merchant. They sell for quite a bit of money. 8.30. This is a lot more valuable than other things, for example, like the wool, which is just 0.6. So I think eggs are definitely a good way to make money in this game. But yeah, let's go to the merchant, sell our stuff, and see if there's anything interesting we could buy. All right, so here you can see my inventory, and you can just click on something, select the quantity, and then it sells instantly. I've also got some junk like newspapers, and I wonder what happens if you sell the watering can, because I don't have... I know, I feel like the watering can is useless. You know what? Let me sell it because it's pretty valuable. And all right, so I've got 157. Let's see if there's anything interesting I could buy. I could buy some clothes. Actually, that's pretty much the only thing he sells. Oh, and you can buy your stuff back, but a lot more expensive. So if I want to buy back my watering can, it's going to be 960. So if you sell something by accident, you can get it back, but it's just going to be pretty pricey. So anyway, maybe a black shirt. Let's go with a black shirt. And are there any kind of like pants or something? I think it's just all shirts and boots. So let's buy green rubber boots. And let's change our outfit. So we go into clothes. And so, oh, a cute little pajama suit. So upper body, I've got my black shirt here and my green boots. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And you know what, guys? I think that's pretty much. There are a few other things I could do, but I only have 6 minutes left, so I don't think I will be able to do much more. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you my verdict on this game. Honestly, I feel like it's not that different from the last time I played. I wonder what happened in a year and a half. So I noticed a few things, like the tutorial is laid out in a different way than the first time I played, but the controls, like herding the sheep and things like that, is pretty clunky. So I wish they would have improved on that. I noticed that they did add some minigames, like how you shear the sheep and how you cook food, so I think that's pretty interesting. The game has some good ideas, but yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't feel very polished. And I know it's coming out pretty soon. I don't think there's a release date yet, but I know they have said on Twitter that the development was fully completed, so it should be coming out like pretty soon. I would recommend you try out the demo if you're interested in this game before you buy it, and that should give you a good idea of what this game is like. But yeah, I wonder if there's gonna be, I know the map is pretty big, I wonder if there's gonna be some kind of town or like other characters to interact with. But so far it seems like most of the game is just you stay on your farm with your grandparents. So I don't think there's gonna be any kind of like relationship system or anything like that, especially since you play as a pretty young kid, I think. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've played Everdream Valley. But that's gonna be pretty much it for me today, guys. I'll put the link to the Steam page in the description, so if you want to try the demo, you can check it out by yourself. Then let me know what you think. Also, when this game does come out, I will play it and I will probably make a review or I will stream it. I feel like this demo maybe is too short. Like 1 hour is very short. You can either play 1 hour or like 5 days. But I feel like you really need to rush and go to bed early if you really want to get to the 5 days. So I feel like there's probably a lot of content that we couldn't get to just because the demo is really short. So anyway, when this game fully releases, I will give it a try, stream it, make a review. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next video.